Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Beantown Boy 90 here, back again with another video. Now, this is your TNA 2010 No Surrender pay-per-view review. Now, pay-per-view just went off the air. It was a pretty good show, I'd say. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, he's saying the TNA put on a good show. Yeah, it was actually a pretty good show. Some parts I didn't like, then there was parts that, of course, I did like. So, yeah, let's get started, shall we? First match of the night, Generation Me versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Now, the reason why Generation Me was even in this match was because they pulled out Desmond Wolfe and Brutus Magnus. Apparently, there's quote-unquote personal problems between the two, and so TNA decided to put Generation Me into the match. So, yeah, it was a good match, very good. It didn't really slow down at all. I mean, these guys were just going crazy. But it was a pretty good match for the most part. Motor City Machine Guns did pick up the victory at Team Skull Bones. However, at the end of the match, Generation Me seemed like Generation Me turned heel. They did that sick double DDT or whatever, and it was a good match. It was a very good match. Probably one of the best of the night. So yeah, I'm proud of TNA. But yes, the Motor City Machine Guns do retain the TNA tag titles. Next, you had the most match. You had Douglas Williams defend his X Division Championship against Sabu. Now, this match was just slow. I mean, here's the thing with the X Division, guys. I'm so used to the X Division being high flying and so great and being entertained and loving every single second of it. This was not the X Division. This is just playing out slow wrestling. This is just, there was maybe like one good spot, and that was Sabu freaking going off the, ring ropes, whatever, going through a table. That was it. Other than that, there wasn't much to say. Just, man, I just wonder what's going on, Why is Sabu in there? And a lot of people are like, oh, Sabu can't be X Division champ. I said, hey, if Kevin Nash and Scott Hall could be World Tag Team Champions, why can't Sabu be X Division champ? So, yeah, there was many times that, Sabu kept on using the chair, was running off, hitting the ring rope, whatever. At one point, the referee finally said enough is enough, whatever. Douglas Williams takes his X Division title, beats him over the head with Sabu, pins the victory, 1, 2, 3, your winner, and still TNA X Division champ, Douglas Williams. Next, you had your Knockouts title match. No, not Knockouts title, but a Knockouts match. Velvet Sky versus Madison Rayne. Now, here's the thing. Entrances. Oh, man, crazy. But I mean, this match wasn't good. It just wasn't. I don't understand it. I mean, Madison Rayne is a good female wrestler. What the hell, And Velvet Sky, she was just there, just like wow. I mean, as you expected, Madison Rayne did come out with Tara, and Velvet Sky came out there as love. It was pretty much. It was like a 6-minute match. It wasn't really that long, but then against a Knockouts match, you really wanted to be that long. But anyway, Velvet Sky did pick up the victory after hitting her DDT. So 1, 2, 3, your winner, Velvet Sky. Next, you had your False Count Anywhere match between Abyss and Rhino. Oh, good God, how this match started. I mean, they were fighting underneath a stage. You were going, why are they fighting underneath the stage? And it was, I admit, at the beginning, I didn't like. However, it was something new, and you know what? It was good. There were some good spots. It was False Count Anywhere, and it was just, really good. Rhino hits at one point. Abyss takes out the the steel railing, puts against the turnbuckle, whatever. Rhino hits the gore. Abyss kicks out. Rhino hits the not Rhino, excuse me. Abyss hits the black hole slam. Rhino kicks out. Rhino's about to hit the gore. Hits right into the gate that's at the turnbuckle. Abyss hits the black hole slam. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Abyss. It looked like Abyss was going to use Janice, but seriously, is Abyss really going to use Janet in the match? I mean, I just don't see it happening. But anyway, next you had your Jeff Jarrett and Samoa Joe versus Kevin Nash and Sting. Now, Nash Instinct did come out with the Wolfpack music. I thought that was pretty interesting. This match, it wasn't good, but to me, it was one of the worst matches of the night. Samoa Joe actually made this match somewhat interesting. I mean, he made it fast. He made the match be picked up the pace. It was a short match. Joe hits the sleeper hold on Sting. Sting passes out. Your winners, Joe and Jarrett. Next, you had your Tommy Dreamer versus AJ Styles in an I Quit match. This match, in my opinion, was absolutely forgettable, basically. And the reason why it is because this match was slow. It was boring. I don't understand it. Why was it so slow? Why was it so boring? I don't understand it. But, it happened. There was a few, good spots, whatever. At one point, Tommy Dreamer takes off his shirt, whatever. It looks like freaking gold dust with all the black and gold thing. AJ Styles uses a fork and makes freaking Tommy Dreamer say, "I quit." A fork? Live on Impact, we're going to have Mick Foley versus Matt Morgan in an I Quit match, and Matt Morgan's going to use a spoon. I mean, seriously, a fork? Why? Anyway, AJ Styles picks up the victory. Next was by far the best match of the night. Jeff Hardy versus Kurt Angle. This was such a great match. This was good. It was great. There was at least, 3 Swanton's bombs, like 3 freaking, Angle slams. Kurt Angle did a lot of ankle locks, and it was kind of funny. I was on Skype, and, the pay-per-view is called No Surrender. None of these guys were surrendering. Duh. It did expire at one point, the time limit. Eric Bischoff came out, said 5 more minutes. That happened. 5 minutes expired. Eric Bischoff said 5 more minutes. It went for again. Kurt Angle got busted open. And then it finally stopped. We couldn't have a winner, and the match ended in a no contest. And that was a bummer. I really didn't like that, because this was such a good match. And understand, no contest, and they might make it, at least a triple threat match or something at Bound for Glory. Maybe Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, and the winner of, Pope and Anderson. But really, why TNA do you have to do this to us? But again, I understand, the possibility. It's making them both look strong, in the match, and they both did good. They put up one. To me, this match made the night. For the most part, I think this was a decent pay-per-view. This made it good. So yeah, Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, congrats to you guys. Last but not least, your main event. Well, that's why this was the main event, but it was Pope versus Mr. Anderson. This match was all right. I mean, it's kind of strange because they had to go out to possibly one of the best matches of the year for TNA. But, they did a good job. It wasn't that's phenomenal. It wasn't, you stood there going, ooh, ah. But, it was still a good match. I enjoyed it. Mr. Anderson hits, finishing with a mic check. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Mr. Anderson. And at the end of the match, I think the Pope flicked off Mr. Anderson, and then he left. And, that was basically it for No Surrender, you guys. So, I actually, it was funny because I didn't really have high expectations at all whatsoever for this pay-per-view. And yet, it was a pretty good show. Like I said, Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, match of the year. I know a lot of people are going to be talking about it. I already noticed a few people have already talked about it. WWE Forever 98, Bobby and Zach, PW Pump 23. So, yeah, you guys. That's about it. So, if you guys saw the show, hope you liked it. If you didn't see the show, that's a bummer. So anyway, that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, and if you feel, as always, feels purely, comment down below, make a video response, have fun. That's one of you guys. Talk to you guys later. Let the pigeons loose!